The children thought the rabbit was playing a game. It wasn't. Theodoros Anastasakis taught elementary school music. He was 34. He was, by any visible measure, fine. He had been fine for most of his adult life, which is what made the Thursday in November so confusing. Their rabbit was a 4-year-old Holland Lop named Piccolo. Grey and white. 3.5 pounds. The kind of rabbit who had been litter-trained since he arrived, and who expressed strong opinions about the household schedule by thumping his back feet on the enclosure floor at 8 p.m. every night when Theodoros's daughter Iolanthe forgot to put the leafy greens in. Their daughter Iolanthe was 9. Their son Sava was 3. Their baby daughter Nefeli was 4 months old. On a Thursday evening, Theodoros was carrying Nefeli down the stairs for her 6 p.m. feed. He was on the 3rd step from the top. The panic attack began without warning. He had had 2 before in his life. Once at 22 during a performance, and once at 28 after a car accident. But not in 6 years, and neither of those had happened while he was carrying a 4-month-old down a flight of stairs. His chest tightened, his vision narrowed to a bright ring around a dark center. His legs went light. He sat down hard on the 3rd step from the top, and could not get up. He held Nefeli in both arms against his chest. He could not call out. Piccolo came to the bottom of the stairs. The rabbit had never come to the stairs. There was nothing at the stairs for a rabbit. He sat at the bottom of the staircase and looked up. Then he began to thump. He thumped the way rabbits thump to signal danger, hard, fast, both hind feet at once. It is in nature. A warning to the warren. It carries through floors and walls. It carries very well in a narrow stairwell. Iolanthe heard it from the kitchen and came to the hallway because the rabbit at the stairs was strange. She saw her father on the 3rd step from the top, with Nefeli pressed to his chest, and his face completely white. She yelled for her mother. If you stay for stories about what animals notice before we do, you're in the right place. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. His wife Eleni came from the living room. She took Nefeli. She sat beside him on the step. She talked him down the way she had learned to talk him down. Slow, low, counting breaths, until his chest unlocked and his vision cleared and he could walk the rest of the stairs. He saw the cardiologist first because his chest pain was convincing, and the cardiology workup was normal. He saw the psychiatrist second, at Eleni's insistence, and the psychiatrist, a man named Dr. Orion Kazakidis, diagnosed him with panic disorder, delayed onset, probably dormant for years, and triggered now by the combination of sleep deprivation, hormonal household disruption from the new baby, and chronic low-level occupational stress that had been accumulating quietly for a decade. He started medication. He started therapy. He started something that felt, for the first time in years, like telling the truth about his body. Has your animal ever done something you couldn't explain, until it was the only thing that did? Tell us in the comments. These stories deserve to be heard. How did your daughter know to come? Dr. Kazakidis asked at one appointment. The rabbit thumped. She came to see why the rabbit was at the stairs. The psychiatrist was quiet for a moment. Rabbits thump as a ground vibration signal. They can detect changes in their environment that humans do not process. Shifts in routine, changes in body chemistry, elevated cortisol. Your rabbit registered a distress state in your body and signaled to the warren. Your daughter is 10 years old and knows her rabbit well enough to respond to the signal. He let that sit. You have a good warren, he said. Every guardian deserves to be recognized, even the ones who weigh 3.5 pounds and have never been to the stairs before in their life. If stories like this matter to you, subscribe so you never miss the next one. Piccolo got an extra portion of leafy greens for a week. Iolanthe took credit for teaching him to thump, which was not accurate but which nobody corrected because she was 9 and had handled everything exactly right. Theodorus is on a medication that is working. He is in therapy that is helping. He carries Nepheli up and down the stairs every day, and Piccolo does not come to the stairs any more. He does not need to. Tomorrow there's another one, about a parakeet who refused to sing for 3 days before the test results came back.